10 things you need to do to change your fucking life as a man, because many men out there do not understand that life is not only about making money and getting girls. It is always, first of all, about your mind. And that's why we'll give you 10 rules for your mindset that would change your whole life and the perspective on how you see life. Because many people start with, how can I get disciplined? How can I get motivated? How can I get the girl? How can I make money? Which is very important, because in that process, you will change your mind. But many people will stop because they are not disciplined enough, because their mind is not trained to be disciplined. So what we have to do right now is change our whole mindset. And we will do this with my strategy plan right here, which are 10 rules and 10 organized things I would do when I would start again to change my fucking life. That's how I changed my life. The first thing I changed was my belief system. So I just understood that I needed to change the way I see life. And if I believe in myself, I can achieve anything. But how do we believe in ourselves? By doing the things we say we're going to do. It is all about trust. Confidence and belief is only about you really believe the things you say to yourself when you are alone. Because not only when you're alone, also when you enter a room and you talk to people and you say, I don't jerk off and I'm very focused and I train 6 days a week, but you don't do that shit, you will lose the belief within yourself. And that's why it's so fucking important to be always true to yourself and to your words. Very important. Number 2 is your ego. Many people talk about not having an ego, but I think having an ego is very important. You just have to strip yourself from the ego that was given to you, that you have right now, and build a new one with backup. What do I mean with backup? When you say, or you build your new ego and you say that your new ego is the fact that you want to be a multimillionaire, that you want to be sexy, that you want to be handsome, that you want to be the man you want to be, a masculine man, then you have to back that ego up with the things you do. The action and the words combined is your ego, the new ego you just built. An ego is not bad. An ego will give you the push and the real confidence if you truly back it up with action. Number 3 is your why. Many people trying to search for motivation, discipline, just like I said in the beginning, but they don't know why they even started. And I always give you this strategy plan right here. Give yourself 5 bad whys and 5 good whys. So for an example, you think about the reasons why you want to achieve something. You want a Lambo, you want to build a big business, you have a purpose, all of these beautiful things. But sometimes we as people, we as men, we only get motivated if we think about the bad things. If we think about the things that are going to happen if we're going to not change. Going to be a homeless piece of shit, nobody going to respect us. Our mom going to be dead in 10 to 20 years without any hope in their sons. And that's just, first of all, very dangerous and sad. So you can change that. That's why I give you the fat bad whys. Do not only write down what you want to achieve, because everybody wants to have a Lambo and everybody wants to be rich. That's obvious. Why do you need to achieve that? What is the pain story behind that? You have to get deep and emotional with it. Number 4, goals. Now you have to combine your why with your goals. The most important thing with your goals is that you not only have short-term goals. So for an example, you want to get fit and rich in 6 months. No, you also have to have a bigger purpose and a bigger goal for the long-term journey, delayed gratification. Because sometimes we don't achieve these things that we want to achieve in 6 months or 1 year. But we will still continue to work because we know why we even started. Long-term goals and short-term goals, very important. Number 5 is build a villain. And many people think that villains are only people you know from the outside, but the biggest enemy you have is yourself. You fight against yourself. So you have to create somebody that is stronger than you in another universe, but it's the same person. It is you in another universe fighting against yourself in 3 months, and you're gonna meet up with that person. Important is that he has the same circumstances. He's just doing the things you're not doing, even though he has the same capabilities or you have the same capabilities. So write down what that villain is doing every fucking day and do more. Compete against him. You know that he wakes up at 5 a.m. Wake up earlier. Go to bed earlier. Work more. Study more. Become smarter. Number 6, have a routine. The next important thing is now that you have a routine, a structure, combined with your goals and your why. I don't have to give you a routine. If you want to be a multimillionaire, you should not do the same thing as a sports athlete. You have to write down your goals, your why, your ego, who you want to be, your belief system, and then you're going to build your routine up with that. I can give you so many tips, but at the end of the day, it's just on you. If you want to have my routine, DM me. Number 7, a vision board. I know many people do not like that vision board shit and they are on their smartphones and then build a little picture, images. No, you have to create a real vision board. that you can put on your wall, and when you stand up, you see it. Because even if you do not believe in the visualization process, if you see something every fucking day, believe it and talk about it, you will, at the end of the day, somehow achieve it. Law of attraction. Number 8, action. You can do all of that shit. You can talk. But if you do not take action, if you do not go to the gym, if you do not work hard, if you do not do this shit, you will be a nobody. Take action. The most important point for me personally. Number 9, resilience. You have to understand after you took action that you will fall again. But if you go into that mindset with everything you do, that you will fall, and only when you fail, you can get up again, and then you will become a multimillionaire or a sports athlete, you will still be resilient. You will get up again. Think about it. When you know that you need 25 no's to get your first yes, for your first sports deal, for your first girlfriend, for the first multi-million-dollar deal, you would try to find these no's quick as you can. So that's how you have to see life, because you will get many no's, but there's one why for you. Search for that. Last thing for me personally is then search for a brotherhood. We got a brotherhood, join the community, link in bio. But if you don't want to do that, find your best friend and do that shit with him together, because it's very easy to be resilient. It's very easy to take action. It's very easy to build a routine, build a villain, build goals, build your why, build an ego, and build belief if you're doing it with someone else. We as humans, and especially as men, we are built for communities. We are built not to be isolated, but to be with brothers that we can connect with. We are humans. Let's get it, champ.